is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about. Real, honest, entertaining, live. DBL starts right now.
3, 2. Welcome to DBL. It's Thursday, April 1st. Was Michael Dean doing something?
Oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys saw it, but Michael Dean was giving us all the moves for April the 1st. I'm here for it. Look at that.
Michael Dean.
Hey, there we go.
That's Michael Dean looking good, everybody.
Yes.
And this is Brandon and Stephanie, but what were you gonna...
Michael Dean, how about for the remix? Throw some hips in there for the remix, huh?
Yeah.
There you go. This is Access. This is DBL Access, not the morning shows. Thank you.
I like it.
Put it on his reel. You put it on his
like
spot.
it.
You jump.
He did it.
Daytime, this is Access.
He
we
never
jump on
disappoints.
Access.
Jump. All right, guys. Happy April Fools. We got something for you a little later in the show that had nothing to do with it. Jada Pinkett Smith and her daughter Willow say they are both attracted to women. So during a discussion on her Red Table talk show, Jada revealed that she had been infatuated with a woman in her past, and Willow said she could see herself falling in love with a woman someday. Let's watch.
I've had 2 times I've been like infatuated with a woman.
Really?
Yes, I've swooned 2 times early on, you know, like 20.
Yeah,
You know what
I'm 28.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't feel like I've been in love with a woman just yet, but I definitely feel like it could happen.
Yeah.
Because I've had very strong feelings for women before.
Wow, I totally saw Will Smith when she was talking.
You did?
I totally
she
did.
looks just like
reaction
Will.
when
Yes.
she said
Yo.
looked just
Yo.
like Will. And by the way, I'll say this every single time they show Jada Pinkett's mom. I'm like, what's Jada Pinkett's sister? Every time, like for a split second, I'm like, that's her sister. That's her mom.
She looks amazing.
Man, all right. Anyways, I
Looks
had to
great.
put that out there.
Go. I mean, they're talking about
you were
two
saying
same-sex
something,
women.
You were saying that you want to ask something.
Because we're asking like, could you ever be attracted to the same sex? Me, absolutely not. I would never look at a man and be like, oh, that guy's sexy. But what I can do and what I have grown up to be able to do is to look and be like, that's a good-looking man. When we do the stories about the world's sexiest man or People's Sexiest Man magazine, I'm comfortable within myself enough to be like, oh yeah, you should give it to him. He's got high cheekbones, good-looking guy. But I could never be attracted to another man. But I can see why women can. In that, you know, I can see why.
What's the difference,
It makes more
Brandon?
sense for a woman to be more attracted
Listen,
to
I know
a
where you're
woman
going,
than a
but
man.
why?
you're walking that
But
tightrope
why?
right
I'm walking tight.
Because
here's why
you
he said-
find women attractive, you think that's why it's okay
That's
for women to
that's
find other
right.
women attractive?
That's right.
But women are they're way more sexy than men.
But that's
Like, come
because
on.
you are heterosexual and you like women.
No, listen, I think if you take a naked body, I'm going to get Brandon here because I
Thank
know
you.
where you're going. I'm trying to stick up
Thank
for you.
you.
If you take a naked body of a woman and a naked body of a man, a naked body of a woman is more attractive.
I think so, yeah. I'm not going to disagree with that.
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
who's the naked body we're using for the man? Because if we represent me, then we're going, that poll, that Gallup poll.
Listen,
100%.
the poll could be all
I'm just
over,
joking.
but I'm on your side, Brandon. I know
Yeah.
what you're saying. I'm very comfortable with myself. Michael Dean over there, very attractive man.
Very handsome
You just saw those in the beginning.
Very
The hips don't
handsome
lie.
man.
Yeah.
Michael Dean can move. That's okay. You know what I mean? But you're attracted to what you're attracted to. Doesn't mean it's good. Doesn't mean it's bad.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's anything, right?
No, absolutely. I mean, I find women probably more attractive than men, to be honest.
Okay.
Like, visually, I find them more attractive. I think women as well dress for other women. You know, we don't necessarily dress for men. And, you know, I think that's why, obviously women wear makeup for whatever reason they do. But I look at other women and admire, like, their outfits, how they've styled their hair. And, I think, oh, wow, she's so beautiful. But I couldn't imagine myself being in a long-term, getting married to another woman. I like the male feminine energy, and if you're lucky enough to find someone, whether it's the same sex or not, that gives you that vibe and makes you feel happy, then good for you. But
Whatever makes you happy. That's what I say.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's get to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle.
Oh
shall
my
we, Steph?
gosh, we're talking about the royals today? Yes.
Surprise! This is not an April Fool's joke. We are talking about that. Reportedly, they'll be taking some time off after their baby arrives this summer. So according to the Daily Mail, the Duke and Duchess will be stepping back from their projects with Netflix and Spotify. And if you remember, Prince Harry recently took on a role with the Silicon Valley coaching firm and will also be part of a nonprofit that battles online misinformation.
I think this would be great for him because Prince Harry, I believe, had to leave baby Archie after he was born like 3 or 4 days after to go back to some royal duties. And it goes to, my mom tells me that she, does your mom call you on your birthday and tell you your birthday story, how you were delivered and all that. She does that.
I like that.
And it's great, but then she breaks down crying because she's like, oh, then I had to go back to work 5 days later, and I've always been mad at myself because of that. So I see these two, I see Megan taking some time off because she's got a lot on her plate career-wise coming up. And I see her coming back with some type of vengeance.
To be honest, they really haven't started anything.
Yeah.
They haven't done anything.
But they've had a lot going on, though, behind the scenes. They've emigrated, they've moved across the world, they've left the royal family, they've signed up some pretty major deals.
You need a break from... Taking a break
for the kid.
No, but think that's a lot. They say moving house, never mind emigrating across the world, is as stressful as a member of your intimate family dying. That's how much stress it puts on your body. Wow. Yeah, mentally. So, and they obviously did that as well as moving across the world, as well as raising Archie, as well as relieving the royal family, dealing with the press. They have had a lot going on, so I think they are very much in need of a break, especially, as you said, they didn't really get the luxury of that the first time round. And you can attest to that too. Like when you've had your boys, you were straight back in work. Yeah,
and that's what I was going to get to. Like if we want to have a serious conversation about equality in race and sexuality, everything, equality, men need more time off. I had a couple of days off and I was back at work. You need that bonding time with your child. I understand my wife, what they go through, they need that time off. I'm not saying that. But if we want equal pay and we want equal this, well then men should be part of that conversation saying they should have some time off as well. That's a serious conversation.
No, I agree.
Nobody talks about that.
To support your wife after, it's so traumatic. It's like you've been run over by a car, you know. You've literally delivered a human. Your body's in pieces. She needs the support. And obviously you need to bond with your child, as
and
a
help
man.
out. It's a real conversation. I joke around and it's April Fool's, but that's a serious conversation that people seem not to have.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to this one. Hailey Bieber is revealing why she went off Twitter last summer. I love stories like this. The model opened up about her relationship with social media in a video chat with a psychologist on her new YouTube channel, and she said she received a lot of online scrutiny about her looks and her body on Twitter, and people would also post negative things about her marriage to Justin Bieber, so she decided to quit the app for good. Let's have a look.
I don't even have a Twitter anymore because there was never really a time I would go on there that it didn't feel like it was a very toxic environment. The thought of even opening the app gives me such bad anxiety that I feel like I'm gonna throw up. So I got rid of that because I was just like, it just needs to go. It needs to just not be part of my life.
And I've been saying this for years, and now we're seeing it more and more with Chrissy Teigen. Now Hailey Bieber's coming out. It's just going to happen more and more. People are tired of it. People are tired of the online bullying. I could go on forever. Let me hear what you guys have to say about this.
Oh no, I agree. And like you mentioned, Chrissy Teigen said the same, and she was the queen in my eyes of Twitter. And I loved her and found her very, very funny. And it's sad, that people get to that point. And I think what happens is people behind the keyboards, behind their screens, it's almost like I don't think they take any responsibility for the things that they're saying and how they make other people feel. And I think, like you always say at the time, they write all these mean things, and then if they saw you in the street, they'd be like, "Can I get a picture? Oh my gosh, it's Chrissy Teigen. Oh my gosh, it's Hailey Bieber," whatever. And then they would act completely different. So, I mean, it's very sad, and I think it's a sign of the times and that those things have gone too far, And
Brandon, there's a quote that I wrote down because I love this quote. It says, "No one who will ever achieve more than you will ever judge you." That doesn't mean they don't have something to say for you, but they have something positive and constructive to say for you.
Yeah, and I think IG is worse because of the comments, but we need to be mindful of our Explore page as well, because your Explore page is what you're liking, what you're searching for. So make sure there's some positivity on there. There's some things that will make you more appreciative and more mindful.
Because you build your own algorithm. It's a true story. So if you're clicking negative things or finding things that are negative in your life, guess what's going to come up in your algorithm?
Pop up.
Negative things, and it's going to continue on that path.
It gets in your mind, and then you are what you surround yourself by and the people you surround yourself by, right?
I could talk about this like a whole nother show about this, and men's time off. Coming up on DBL, the new TLC show that begs the question, how close is too close? Sisters who do everything together, including sharing a boyfriend. And April Fool's pranks that will make you LOL. Don't miss it next.
Oh, little rabbit.
Closed captioning provided by
Lots of folks are talking online about foregoing COVID-19 tests after getting vaccinated, essentially celebrating the fact that they'll never have to take another test again after getting their shots. But is this sentiment in line with the official guidance? Our question is, are vaccinated people exempt from COVID-19 tests? For more, we went to the CDC and North Carolina's State Health Director, Dr. Elizabeth Tilson. It turns out the answer comes down to symptoms.
For people who are fully vaccinated, which means that you're at least 14 days after your last dose, if you have any symptoms of COVID, you still should get tested. It is just people who are fully vaccinated. If they have a close contact but they don't have any symptoms, then they don't need to get tested.
But the CDC reminds even the vaccinated with no symptoms pass only goes so far. There could be additional testing requirements in certain situations and in certain states and localities. For example, it says if you were to travel internationally and come home, you'd still have to test to re-enter the country, regardless of vaccination status. So here's how we're breaking down this verify. Are vaccinated people exempt from COVID-19 tests? For an exposure with no symptoms, the answer is yes. For an exposure with symptoms, the answer is no. And for re-entry to the U.S. after travel, it's also no. With your Verify, I'm Vanessa Rufus.
Welcome back to DBL. It's April Fool's Day, so we hope everyone has a good, lighthearted fun out there, but don't get crazy, okay? So in honor of the stunt-filled day, we've rounded up some of the best we've seen so far. Up first, TaskRabbit, an app that helps find people, well, to help with their jobs, right?
Yep.
Around your home. So now they announced it's offering a service that delivers real cuddle bunnies to your door, like that, along with the TaskRabbit tasker who will actually do the work.
I would love that. That would make my day.
What if he left little task pellets?
I wouldn't
all over
mind.
your
I would
carpet?
want to keep him. I've thought about having a big rabbit for a long time, so that would really be nice.
I'm glad you went cute with that, because when I heard Cuddle Bunny, I was thinking something completely different. This is DBL accent. So, I was like, Cuddle Bunny.
I did too.
Stephanie, come on, Stephanie. Like, relax.
Stephanie, this will make you feel better.
Okay.
The company also took it a step further and pledged to donate $4,000 to a nonprofit rabbit rescue
I love
as well.
that. That's beautiful. I'm a big fan.
So
of
now
this.
you're all about this.
Oh, I'm all about it anyway. I've seen these massive, giant, what's the name of them now? I have to find them and let you know next time, but there's these giant rabbits that are bigger than a dog, and I really want one. I just think that my cat might have issues, so
Yeah, I would think
maybe
so.
I have to wait.
All right, would you want to try cauliflower-flavored Peeps? The vegetable company Green Giant got in on this joke, teaming up with Peeps to come up with the hybrid healthy food. Would you try it? I mean, this
I don't
seems
know
like...
what a peep is.
What? You don't? We should. Well, for Easter, tomorrow we need to get you.
We have
What's
to.
a peep?
It's a marshmallow that looks
With
like
sugar.
Is it a duck? What is it?
It could be
It's
a
little
duck,
chicken.
it could be a chicklet, it could be a bunny rabbit, and it has like all this sugar on it. It's nothing but marshmallows and sugar.
And you put them in the microwave and they get super huge.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what you do as a kid.
Oh, cool. Okay.
We're gonna get you Peeps tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm gonna totally forget. So could somebody remember? Finally, how about brushing your teeth with guacamole flavored toothpaste? I thought this was real. Chosen Foods released this design for the gag, and it looks something like you might find at Whole Foods. I could see this at Whole Foods. I could see
people really wanting this.
You know, if they come out with like a gimmick like guacamole has proven these things and it makes your teeth whiter, people will be getting guacamole.
But I put onions in my guac, so that would kind of defeat the purpose of guacamole toothpaste.
It's
You
a
don't put
different
onions
flavor.
in your guac?
Yeah, but you don't.
No,
you're not
I'm
gonna
saying
brush your teeth?
but I'm thinking brushing your teeth with onion is going to be awful, isn't it?
I don't know. But I can see people like rushing into Whole Foods. Where's the guacamole toothpaste? I heard
Yeah, I can see that actually being a thing.
I can see the cauliflower peeps being a thing too, like cauliflower everything. You ever have cauliflower pizza crust?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
No, but that's nice, but not cauliflower. If you're saying it's sweet, that's not right.
Listen, I don't know. Everyone's on this health journey. Brush your teeth with guacamole, eat cauliflower peeps. Happy Easter.
I'm down 6 pounds in 3 weeks.
No shit.
I might as well try it. I might as well try the
Congratulations.
cauliflower peeps.
All right, make it a thing. Make it a thing. And we got to try real peeps tomorrow.
Yep.
We got to remember.
Yep.
Well, I'll be here tomorrow saying we totally forgot. Coming up on DBL, extreme sisters who share everything, even a man. We're talking about the crazy new show on TLC that's next.
As the race continues to vaccinate Americans against coronavirus, the White House is reportedly working on a vaccine passport program. But how will it work? Let's connect the dots. Vaccine passports are seen by many as key to get life back to normal and could be required for everything from sporting events to international travel. But there are a lot of possible passports out there. According to reports, at least 17 are in the works. Now the Washington Post is reporting the Biden administration is working on an effort with federal agencies and private companies to develop a program. So how would it work? According to reports, it would most likely be a scannable code displayed on a smartphone. There would also be an option for people who don't want to use tech, most likely in a similar code on a piece of paper you could actually carry with you. One of the big hurdles for the White House is ensuring whatever program they go with protects people's privacy and medical data. Not everyone is waiting on the feds, though. New York State has already announced an app called Excelsior Pass. It can be used by New Yorkers to prove they have been fully vaccinated or have tested negative for COVID-19. The state says it can be used by venues that right now are required to make sure guests are negative or vaccinated to operate under New York guidelines.
Welcome back to DBL. So a new show on TLC has everyone talking. Extreme Sisters looks at the inseparable relationship between siblings, but does it go too far? Like these twins who sleep in the same bed even though one of them is married. Yep, that's her husband on the edge of the bed, and wait for it right here.
Here's my husband.
All right. Now, who else is in there? And that's her sister who pops out from under the covers. Weird. The sisters say they share everything, toothbrushes, even underwear. They also follow another set of twins who share the same boyfriend. So let's look at that.
Sharing a boyfriend for us means we get to be together all the time.
There's no jealousy in this relationship. Like if Ben kisses Anna, he'll kiss me straight after. There's just...
That's just so strange.
Dude, it looks like they were both sharing their boyfriends, by the way. And this goes to my point. If you think of the craziest idea in your head for a reality show, people will line up to film it.
Yeah, they're already there.
What do you think about, like, what's up, Steph? What do you think?
I just don't, I mean, each to their own, but I just find that very incestuous because, like, you share, there's so much, I believe sharing is caring, but that's too far.
That's too much caring right there.
That's too much caring and too much sharing.
Would you date twins?
Absolutely not, Jeff. The 20-year-old me would have been like, yes, in a heartbeat. But I read Robert Greene's The Truth. Remember, he wrote 48 Laws of Power. And he was talking about how it's not even about the sex. Like, the sex will get old, but it's just to talk about, like, having to deal with different personalities and energies, that sort of thing. It's like, and our very own Al Jackson was talking about it this morning. Like, you come home, you're having a good day. One lover is off, the other one's just, you know, having a terrible day. having to deal with
two spouses.
that type of energies. I get tired texting 2 different women in my phone, let alone having to come home to 2 different women. It's exhausting. Stephanie, take it away.
No,
Poor Brandon.
Oh,
Poor
I
Brandon.
know. No, I just think, oh my gosh, I don't know how, when the second clip, the second video, the Australian sisters, they said, oh, he kisses me, then he kisses the other one straight away. It makes me think, well, what else are they doing back to back?
Oh. You're exactly right. That's exactly what they're doing back to
And then,
back.
like, do they watch? I mean, like, it seems like they're all together. I don't know. It's a bit much for me.
It is me as well. But you're right. You make a good point.
What
It's
if
like,
he got one of them pregnant, and then does the other one have to get pregnant at the same time?
You got a free nanny.
I think this is asking for long-term problems.
Yeah.
Right.
The problem is it's 2 of them. Like one husband or spouse is enough. 2 of them?
Like you say, let people be happy. Let them be happy, Jeff.
I don't know what's going on here, man. I don't know what's going on. We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
The Verify team is here to make sure you have the facts, because not everything you see online is real. A viewer named Sue sent us this email. I just received an economic impact payment card. Is this real? She wanted us to verify whether these cards are legit. Here are our sources: the IRS.
They are legit.
And Henry Grez from the American Institute of CPAs, who says yes, these cards can be trusted.
It should be in an envelope coming from the mail to you, coming from the U.S. Treasury.
Here's exactly what the envelope will look like, according to the IRS. Note the seal for the Department of Treasury, and inside you'll find a card that looks like this. And don't be alarmed by the MetaBank label in the back. This is the Treasury's financial agent, so it's supposed to be there. According to the IRS, the last day to receive payments through direct deposit was March 24th. So now they're only coming through the mail, through either checks or these debit cards.
The card makes it easy to access your money for things like groceries.
These cards can be used online and at stores. You could transfer the money to another account. It can even be cashed out at an ATM. And as for concerns that the government will be able to track your purchases, our expert says this is false.
There's going to be no tracing of what you're buying or how you're spending.
So you don't have to use it responsibly. You could use this money on whatever you want.
That's right.
So we can verify that these debit cards are real, and the IRS says they're safe and secure. With your Verify, I'm Evan Kozlov.
Welcome back to DBL. It's time for some sweet, sweet deals, because earlier I showed Tori some amazing products at even better prices. Here's this week's DBL Deal Blast presented by MorningSave.com.
All right, Steph, what do you have for us today?
Hey Tori, I'm here with some great products and deals for you guys. So first of all, it's an Ioxin System 4-colored hair process thinning hair kit. So this unique set of 3 professional hair products is specifically formulated as a hair thickening treatment.
Okay.
So normally this is as much as $45, but now it's only $24, saving our viewers 47%. Okay, next up, I've got the perfect item to add to any kitchen and also help with several recipes. It's the Cuisinart 11-cup food processor. So this food presser boasts a revolutionary motor with alternate speeds and even features Cuisinart's dough control technology.
Whoa.
It's backed by a 3-year warranty. So normally this is as much as $325.
Too pricey.
But we've got it for only $139, saving up to 57%. We all want to have a pearly white smile, and that's where the Snap White Sonic toothbrush with 2 replacement and interdental brush heads comes in handy. The Sonic technology and brush heads combine to give you whiter teeth, healthier gums, and superior plaque removal. So normally this is as much as $150. But we've got it for only $29, saving up to 81%.
Yay! I love when we get a huge, like 80% or more.
Okay, last but not least, I've got something that's a must-have in your wardrobe. So this is the 2-pack Ronda Shear Seamless Shaping Tank.
Oh yeah.
And now it comes in all sizes from small to 3X.
I like that diversity in sizing. Okay.
So normally this is as much as $68, but we've got 2 for $29.
Yeah!
Saving up to 57%.
Having one thing to go to that's nude and black, perfect, done, easy. Head on over to morningsave.com to snag all these amazing deals, guys, at the lowest prices. You could even visit morningsave.com on your smartphone. Steph, as always, thank you so much.
Always crushing those deal blasts, Steph. But I got some comments about the sisters, okay? So Veronica wrote in and said, more power to that dude for convincing those 2 sisters to sleep with him.
Oh, I don't know. I don't like it.
How about this one? Duffy, I think it makes financial sense on dates. You split the check 3 ways instead of 2. Duffy's my kind of man.
No, but you're the man, so you kind of have to pay. So
not anymore.
It's double. It's double,
Equality.
Jeff.
Equality.
No, Jeff.
We split the check.
Certain things are
Don't be a
still.
chauvinist.
You're not dating anymore, Jeff. You don't know what it's like. So that man has to pay 2 different bills.
You're talking about like it's Vietnam out there. All right, Georgia, sharing a bicycle is one thing, but a man, get your own.
Yeah, no, it's not for me. And if he's having the enjoyment of 2 girls, he better be paying for both of them. Is all I'm gonna say.
Oh, back to the financial thing. All right, DBL's new every day. We'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place.